Hello, and welcome to the School of Engineering Open House presentation. My name is Cecilia Vargas, and I'm the first-year dean at the School of Engineering. My job is to work with all the freshmen starting in the summer and then throughout the first year. If you were here with us today, you would be in this building called Richard Weeks Hall of Engineering. It opened 2 years ago, and we were able to build it due to a huge donation by one of our famous alum, Richard Weeks. He graduated in 1950 with a degree in mechanical engineering. Congratulations, you're in. You've been admitted to the School of Engineering. You are definitely among the elite when it comes to all of the other Rutgers applicants. One of the great things about the School of Engineering is that you are also right next to so many other majors through the School of Arts and Sciences, School of Environmental and Biological Sciences, the Business School, Mason Grove School of the Arts. We have many students who will double major or minor in other subjects outside of engineering. Our mission is to prepare students to make a valuable contribution as engineers and researchers, and we do it in a diverse academic community. Rutgers is among the most diverse, and we have a very strong program for veterans, and we are also among the top 100 campuses for LGBT community. We are a research university. We are part of the Big Ten Academic Alliance, which leads to collaboration among all the other engineering schools. We can also brag about being the #1 public university undergraduate engineering in the New Jersey, New York metro region, something that we're very proud of. We also have 10 engineering majors with concentrations in energy, aerospace, packaging, as well as tissue engineering. We have a brand new ABIT accredited program in environmental engineering. So what's great about Rutgers is that all these majors are available to you. You spend your first year exploring, learning from other departments, meeting with alumni, upper class students, and then you finally declare your major at the end of your first year in the spring. Students always can change their mind over the summer. Sometimes they change their mind during their sophomore year, but the great news is that all these majors are available to everybody. One of the other options that we have is an accelerated bachelor's master's program. So if you decide to pursue this, you apply into the program as a junior. If you're accepted, then you're able to get your graduate degree in 5 years. You'll start taking graduate courses as a junior and then complete your MBA, your MED, or your master's degree in your 5th year. One of the great things about engineering also is there's a higher priority Rutgers-wide. They're looking to increase the footprint. And as I showed you earlier, we do have a brand new engineering building that was built 2 years ago. Our next big project is our student project studio. We have many, many student orgs at Rutgers, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. This space is specifically for those orgs that require more space. So for example, Rutgers Formula Racing, Solar Car, the Hyperloop, drone building. So we're excited about this. This should be done, we think, 2021. We also have many living learning communities. What these communities are for students within certain cohorts to live together, and then they have separate classes together as well. For example, for Honors Academy, the students live on one floor in Bar Hall. They take a separate Honors Intro to Engineering class, and they have separate projects that they work on together. We also have a Riley Douglas Living Learning Community for women, which we're very proud of. So the women who choose this will live on the same floor in a dorm on Bush campus. They also have a separate Intro to Engineering course taught by female faculty, and there's also research opportunities for this cohort. In addition to these living learning communities, we have a brand new peer mentoring program. What this program will do, we will match any student interested with an upper class peer mentor. So the upper class peer mentors are interviewed and they're trained to work with students so that when freshmen start here and they're trying to get their bearings, there's someone to connect with, to ask questions, to visit career fairs, et cetera, et cetera. The great thing again about Rutgers are all of the student organizations. You can see right here we have Rutgers Formula Racing. What's really cool about Rutgers Formula Racing is we have different majors within engineering as well as outside of engineering. We do have some business students that will join this group, and the group will fundraise and they travel and they compete with different schools. It's an exciting org. In addition to this one, Rutgers Formula Racing, we have others, something called Engineers Without Borders, which is equivalent to the Doctors Without Borders. Engineers travel all around the world building engineering projects to bring safe water to different locations. Sometimes our students will even go to Camden with Engineers Without Borders organization. We really recommend that you take a look at all the student orgs offered wherever you go, especially at Rutgers, because it's an opportunity for you to also work on your soft skills, your leadership skills, working in groups, which is what most companies are looking for after you graduate. Students can also study abroad and graduate on time. There's a misconception that engineering students are not able to do this. We have had students go to Israel, go to England, go all over the world, and we work with them so that they do graduate on time. We also have some summer study abroad options, which are shorter, about 6 weeks. One of the popular ones is called Engineers Made in Germany. So for that 6-week program, students will go to Germany and then they will take a couple of classes. They're able to tour some auto manufacturing companies, so it's very exciting. The other thing that we have going for us here, being part of the tri-state area, is we have many alumni working in this area. So they will reach out to Rutgers to hire students for internships, co-ops, etc. Being part of the Big Ten Academic Alliance also means that we have a huge research funding available for all of our students. In addition to internships and co-ops, students can start doing research as early as their freshman year if they get connected with a professor. A great example you see in this picture is you have an electrical engineering student doing research with a mechanical engineering professor. We have had students do competitive internships, companies like Morgan Stanley, American Express, Disney, Tesla, NASA, etc., etc. We also do have very strong career placement 6 months post-graduation. The average salary based on last year's data was about $67,000. And again, we have a 28,000 plus alumni network around the world, also concentrated in this area. And many of our alumni do hold competitive CEO, COO, and president titles. The other thing that we have is something called Rutgers Career Services. It's an exploration services that you can visit. They're located on Bush campus. You can go in there, you can practice your interviewing skills, you can have people review your resume, you can sign up for internships. You could also start going there and take all kinds of personality tests to try to explore different options available to you. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions at all, you can email firstyear, all lowercase, one word, at soe.rutgers.edu. For information, general information about the first year class, there's a website, soe.rutgers.edu/first year. And then we also have various social media platforms. You can follow us, a Facebook School of Engineering one. There are 2 Instagram accounts, one for Rutgers Engineering and a second one, First Year RUSOE, all freshman related stuff. And then we also have a Rutgers SOE Twitter account. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and hopefully I'll see you in the fall.